My experience with Regenexx from the very beginning has always been full transparency. In 2010, I had right hip replacement surgery. Unfortunately, during the surgery, they injured the nerve going down the right side of my leg. Dr. Roger Cruz is my general practitioner, and he had obviously followed me through the hip replacement and recovery process. And within 4 years of the surgery, he had been introduced to Regenexx, and we had conversations about it, and he explained to me there were virtually no downsides from trying it, and progressively after each injection, I got a little bit better and the pain would go down, 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 to today I'm probably operating in a 1 to 2 level pain from a 7 to 8. In my own experience with having a surgery go bad, it really highlighted to me that, surgery can be very unpredictable and the outcomes aren't guaranteed. So just having that personal experience and having it not work out the way you thought or hoped it would made me think much clearer about making sure that non-surgical opportunities were there for our employees.
We did quite a bit of due diligence. We understand that it takes a long time for something to move from investigational to completely approved. And so we spent hours talking with the folks from Regenexx, talking to various physicians, understanding the landscape of regenerative medicine, where it fit in with orthopedics specifically versus other types of regenerative medicine. Because of the specificity of orthopedics, we felt very comfortable through that investigation that it was something that we could add. Net promoter scores are incredibly important. I think the reason that Regenexx scores so high is because of the overall experience. It's been tremendous, really. What I hear just walking down the halls of Hylant from our own employees that have had procedures done, it's significant. It's significant in that the reduced time for recovery, and in addition, the reduction in pain, significant reduction in pain in a very short period of time. And that I think is just incredibly important.
The feedback I've been hearing has been terrific from the employees. I've heard words like life-changing, lifestyle enhancement, lifestyle pain reduction.
My experience with Regenexx and all of the procedures leading up to it and throughout it was all very positive. I mean, I had a shoulder injury that limited my activities, a knee injury that severely limited my activities, and the treatments were easy, not time-consuming. The recoveries were all very predictable. My pain level presently on my shoulder is 2 or less constantly, and my pain level on my right knee is also 2 or less on a continuous basis. And virtually any physical activity that I want to do, I'm able to do. That benefit for me and others makes this procedure a very viable thing to take a look at. And then you take cost off the table because it's okay, do I do this procedure, which is part of an employee benefit plan, or not? Now they're both equal, so they're both in the plan. And now what do I want to do? At the end of the day, even though it's an addition of benefits, it may be a savings to an employer.
We saved on 23 procedures that otherwise would have probably landed in surgery. And that's just the monetary standpoint. We had 23 people that didn't need surgeries, didn't have the risk of surgery, didn't have the recovery time of surgery, and the invasiveness of the surgeries. As a broker, when you sell these type of services and products, typically the buyer will go, well, what do you do for your employees? And so whatever we do should be best of class because we're selling it to our clients. It really has differentiated us in the marketplace by bringing new ideas and concepts to our clients. Clients are constantly looking for, particularly when it comes to the medical spend, for new solutions and new alternatives to what they've been doing in the past. Just because of the cost escalation on an annual basis. And when we come to the table with Regenexx, it's certainly making us look better than someone else who's not talking about it or bringing these solutions to the table.
Cost is king. It is the second largest spend next to payroll expense. If you don't find things like Regenexx, things that can take actual cost of care down, then our employer clients are forced to do other things like raise deductibles, raise contributions, all of those things that, quite frankly, employees don't want to see. And so something like this that is as simple as it is, but yet has a broad ramification, is an important step in that whole cost containment strategy.
It is a great conversation to have when we take a look at the data, identify where their spend is coming in at on musculoskeletal, and from there it almost becomes a no-brainer for them once we have the conversation to talk them through the specifics of the Regenexx program.
From the statistics we're seeing, so far we've had, through our client population that has this in place, and we have 16 clients with that, we've had 82 Regenexx procedures done. The traction that Regenexx is getting is real. Regenerative medicine is getting more and more play. Orthopedics is really sort of the first step for it. If we're not looking at these alternative therapies and thinking about how we can include them into our programs for our clients and integrate them into the self-funded medical plans, someone else will. It's pretty simple.
If you're not thinking about it, you need to be thinking about it and researching it and finding out more about it, because you really shouldn't have a plan that doesn't include it.